It's our last episode without Hayden.
Oh, yeah, I forgot this was
I forgot. I was like, oh, we're doing Christmas Vacation again. Still Christmas, still December when this comes out.
It's that time. Christmas time is here. Everybody knows there's not a better time of year. Hear that sleigh. Santa's on his way. Hip hip hooray for Christmas vacation.
Ba-dum-bum-bum. Hello, and welcome to Entertain This. It's a podcast about movies,
TV shows,
and video games. And
My name is Hayden.
Don't worry. In another week or two, you'll get to hear that in person again.
once again, he'll be back. I don't actually have to try hard at this show anymore. No.
I'm not gonna lie. It will be refreshing to have someone else to bother you about. Did you do any research, Tom? Did you look up any news?
This has been a great year of you not bugging me about any of that.
Because I just gave up. I'm not doing it all myself.
I broke you like mid-March.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna put up the fight. I was just like, I'll just get a bunch of news together.
And the numbers speak for themselves, Mitch. Nobody cares if I'm prepared. We've been doing great this year.
That we have.
Now, our last episode, because that's going to come out before this one. So we had a great conversation and interview with Mason McCartea, up-and-coming young actor and filmmaker. We heavily recommend you check out his show. If you're in the Nashville area and you need a actor, producer, or filmmaker, look him up.
Well, he said Southeast. That's where his publicist or his agent kind of has him.
He's in the ATL quite a bit.
But he was in Stranger Things, Terrifier 3. He had a role in Miss Marvel, a couple other things. So
He's definitely on the road to being in the big time.
I told him he needs to be Angel in X-Men when they continue the MCU with the X-Men characters.
And then when he is, we can come back and be like, we called it. We told you to go for it.
Go for gold.
Reach for the sky. But before we talk about our episode today, social media. Mitch. Well,
you can go to entertainthispodcast.com, which will take you to our Facebook group and page. You also go to entertain.this, which will take to our Instagram, @thisentertain for our X, and entertain this ! For Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. I had to think what the last one was.
it's like, TikToks. TikTok. That's it.
Last thing, yeah.
That's it. That's what we were thinking. Think it with your brain. Say it with your face.
Use your big brain.
Use it.
Anyway,
Now, this is a list I came up with
on the fly.
on the fly. It's not Christmas related at all.
Nope, we hope you're past that by now.
Yeah, you're reeling from the bacchanalia of Christmas and the impending bill of how much money you spent. Going, damn it.
Well, let's see. No, this will come out the week of Christmas, so it'll be come out 2 days before Christmas.
Oh, well. Merry Christmas, you filthy animals.
And a Happy New Year.
You bum. Speaking of villainry and speaking like, this top 10 is...
Oh, I was going to say Hayden's not here.
I know.
Villainry.
For this top 10, we're going to talk about unintentional movie villains.
Or was it unintentional?
Or was it? This is a list that's a little tongue-in-cheek. These people aren't actually like the villains of the movie. These are people who you look at and go, they were the bad guy. And because of them, things happened.
If you look at it through the right lens, you're like, yeah, wait a minute.
Like, hey. And there might be a couple you might sit there and you might reel back and go, those sons of bitch. I'm not going to say it because I don't want to get sauced.
I mean, we can shake it up.
No.
Make sure I don't rub my eye now.
You could put it back. That's what you could do. I should just throw it out.
I'm going to get some smelling salts before we start an episode. Just
Woo! Woo! You ready to talk about stuff?
I watched Joe Rogan before they were getting ready to, they were starting up their episode. And they're like, hey, try this. And he went,
You just sound like Elvis. Thank you very much.
Anyways, we'll get into our top 10. Tom, what was your number 10 for unintentional villains?
Nick from Law Abiding Citizen. Jamie Foxx's character, the prosecutor.
I saw that one. I didn't put down,
he's not. No, is he a prosecutor?
Well, he's like, I guess he's the detective or the prosecutor.
I think he's a prosecutor. He's a lawyer.
Yeah.
who
technically he's doing his job.
Who like gives the dude that like raped and murdered this guy's family like the deal that no judge should have ever accepted as a plea to pin it on the dude who didn't really do nothing.
Right.
And he basically just unleashes Gerard Butler's like evil side.
Yeah, his like mad scientist
is like CIA trained. It's like judges' phones is like exploding next to their heads, like blowing their brains out. He like kills his whole team like with bombs in his car. It's like and it's all because of him. It's his fault.
Yeah, and then he's trying to stop him. It's like, the guy he's killing kind of deserved it, you know.
Yeah, it's like, this is all kind of your fault that we're here.
Wouldn't have happened if you had done this to begin with.
What is your number 10?
Yoda.
Okay, sell me on it.
Yoda is around from the prequels and to the main trilogy.
Mm-hmm.
He knows all this stuff happened. He knows Darth Vader's Luke Skywalker's father, and pretty much he trains Luke some, and he fights the Emperor and loses.
Well, he fights Darth Vader and loses. He doesn't fight the Emperor.
No, Yoda does. And
I thought you were talking about Luke still.
No. Yoda fights the Emperor and loses.
Yeah.
What really does he do to help anything besides alienate Anakin to begin with by saying no, he can't be a master, but you can sit in on the council just to piss him off more.
And like they ignore everything Count Dooku told Obi-Wan in Attack of the Clones.
Yeah.
And then like and even like later there's a throwaway line where Mace Windu goes like, the dark side of the Force surrounds the Chancellor. We need to be careful. Like, because it's him. Remember? Like,
well, and the whole fact, all this stuff happens, and what does Yoda decide to do? I'm going to go into exile, self-imposed exile. Yep. We're not going to fix anything. We're just going to hope it all works out.
Hope this all pans out somehow.
So,
like, he doesn't try to take the Emperor out for a round 2.
No. Doesn't build a force to go against the Emperor. Just goes and hides.
On a swamp planet and loses his mind, and then he's hitting R2-D2 with a stick, trying to take a portable, like going, mine!
And then, like the meme, he just gets tired of his kid talking to him, so he just rolls over and goes to sleep
and dies and disappears. He's like, I didn't think. Yeah, all right, Mitch, well done.
All right. Well, sorry, that was my number 11. I have 11. So my number 10 is the wife in World War Z.
Because she calls them
the whole thing. They know the zombies work off of sound, and he's like working his way quietly as possible.
That thing should have a silencer. True. Like why is the ringtone on?
but she knows he's on a mission. Why are you calling and bothering him? He'll get to you when he gets back.
You're like, hey, are you doing okay? And he's just like, not now. Like people died because of that.
Many people died because of that.
Like SEALs and soldiers were getting taken out because of that nonsense.
I want to say it's like all but like 3 of that team died because of it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. She ruined it.
Yeah, screw her. My number 9 is the boyfriend from The Devil Wears Prada.
I haven't seen that. So
I've seen The Devil Wears Prada like 3 or 4 times.
So why is he the unintentional bad guy?
Because the unintentional bad guy, because he doesn't support her. What's her face? Anne Hathaway. It's all about him and like what he wants to do, and he's just like he's being a crappy boyfriend. It's like she gets this like luxury dream job, like getting like fashion designer clothes. She's working for like one of the top fashion designer magazine moguls. It's like it's highly lucrative, experience wise and everything wise, and he's just like, what about me? Not cool. Not cool.
Well, my next one might be on your list. It's Daniel
from
Karate
Mrs.
Kid.
No,
from Karate Kid.
Oh,
because he comes to town, steals Johnny's girl, so Johnny goes after him because he stole his girl.
True.
And then I forgot what
honor demands it.
Something happens to where he actually embarrasses Johnny in front of something else because Johnny said something to him, so he like embarrassed him. I don't know. I can't remember if he like knocks him into some trash or something like that.
Really, Daniel's the bully.
Well, and then he goes to the karate tournament, and he wins by using an illegal move. So, I mean, who's the bad guy here? And they actually bring that up in Karate Kid, or in Cobra Kai, the first season. He goes, you were really a jerk to me. And there's a part where Daniel's in the shows thinking back, he's like, I could have been better.
But it was the 80s. It was different, Mitch. It was different.
go in, steal the guy's girl, embarrass him in front of everyone, and then cheat to win.
And beat him in a karate tournament.
And I'm the good guy.
And everybody's cheering for me. And he's like, what the?
So, yeah, that's my number 9.
Yeah. All right. I like that one. My number 8 is Daniel from Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh, the Robin Williams.
Robin Williams' character. It's like, not only were you like a crappy dad and a bad husband, or he was probably a fun dad and just a bad husband.
Yeah.
Your wife divorces you. You don't get to see your kids. So you impersonate a made-up woman, lie and manipulate your way back into your family's life. And then you try to stop your ex-wife from getting together with Pierce Brosnan, who he intentionally poisons because he's allergic. And like does all this crap to him, and he was never mean to him at all.
He was kind of unfortunate circumstances in the wrong place, at the wrong time for him.
And like he was like Pierce Brosnan's character was like great to his ex-wife, great to the kids, great to them, like to him as Mrs. Doubtfire, and his kids find out, and he like swears into secrecy, and like all this other stuff. It's like, are you the good? Like, am I supposed to be happy?
Yeah.
Is that kind of like the older you get, the more you realize, like, no, what you did was like toxic and horrible.
What you did was wrong.
Wrong, sir.
Well, my number 8 is Willy Wonka.
Willy Wonka. Which Willy Wonka? Gene Wilder?
Any of them. Because they have slave labor and then the child endangerment in every movie.
All right. I will give you...
He just goes with it.
That for the Gene Wilder one, the first one. It's like reckless child endangerment. Like that, like... The kid in the chocolate lake, he gets sucked up the tube.
Yeah.
The one kid gets shrank to the size of an action figure. The one girl falls like through a trap door.
Yeah.
God knows how long or how far.
The one turned into a giant blueberry.
A giant,
squished.
Yeah, it has to be juiced and turned into a human again.
Well, the Johnny Depp one, he lets the girl be taken to the trash compactor by the squirrels. He shrinks the other kid. The one has to be juiced. He lets him get sucked up the tube in that one. But then he's paying his child labor, or not child labor, his Oompa Loompas, he's paying them with chocolate while they do all the work in his factory.
But it's implied in that movie that that's like money to them.
Uh-huh.
That is compensation that they desired. The first one, there is no mention of compensation to the Oompa Loompas, and they have to show up and do dance numbers.
True.
What do you do?
But yes, definitely
when
the
your
Gene
kid
Wilder
is
one.
a brat.
All right, what's your number 7?
Ferris Bueller.
I had that one, and I ignored it because I figured that would be on your list. So I wanted to have different ones.
Because he's a douche. He manipulates his friend who's like, has like, Cameron, it's Cameron. He's just moody, kind of.
Convinces his girlfriend to skip school.
Yeah. He makes Cameron impersonate a policeman over the phone, lie to get Sloan. Well, let me just do it. It's Sergeant Peterson of Chicago Police. I want my daughter signed in 10 minutes. It's like, and he like basically forces. He's like, he forces him into like a mental breakdown where he like kicks a Ferrari that's like worth like millions of dollars out of a window, and he basically coerces him into taking his dad's car as they go around. He pretends to be Abe Froman, the Sausage King of Chicago.
Well, I saw it's called Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Another thing I saw was Paul Rooney's day to trying to be a normal day,
trying to be a principal,
trying to do his job.
Because this Ferris Bueller, he hacks a school computer and deletes the amount of days he's been sick.
Yeah. He's not the greatest person, but it's a funny movie. He's the protagonist if you're a teenager.
Yeah.
If you're an adult, he's the antagonist. Well, my next one is Jim Preston from the movie Passengers. Have you seen that with
Is it the one with Chris Pratt and Jennifer Lawrence?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because he wakes her up. It's like she would have lived a normal life once they got there, but it's like you're going to basically just live alone with this guy on a ship and die.
Exactly. He wakes her up and she's just stuck with him. Mm-hmm. And he doesn't tell her. She finds out, and that's when he's tries to confess, well, actually,
Mm-hmm. What had happened was
you condemned another person to death on.
So you'd have someone else to talk to.
Yeah, because you found her pretty.
Hot woman.
All right, what's your number 6?
Admiral Holdo from The Last Jedi.
I don't know who that is. I don't remember.
That's Laura Dern's character. The one with the purple hair. That's the one where Leia like does the Mary Poppins crap.
Yeah.
And they unceremoniously kill Admiral Akbar.
Yeah.
But the whole movie, all she does is gaslight the crap out of everybody.
Yeah.
And everybody thinks she's like a psycho, like insane woman who's dooming them all to death. When she has a plan, she won't tell any of them.
Yeah.
So they go rogue, like we're all going to die because of this insane, inept woman who won't like listen to anything. And like they like pull a mutiny, and then she reveals her master plan. They're all like, ugh. And then what does she do? She just flies the ship into theirs at light speed.
Yeah.
And just
well, she like, you know, hounds Poe Dameron about everything he's doing, and then he actually is the one that has to go out and save everybody until to give her time to pull off her plan. So,
which was stupid to begin with.
Yes, if you could go to light speed, why not just set your next coordinate, communicate with someone, have them waiting, so when you appear and they follow you, they just.
But then they figure out how they're tracking them through light speed. They track the lead ship.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, you empty the lead ship and send it, and then they'll follow that one, and everybody jumps at the same time, but everybody else goes in different directions. You can't jump everybody.
Yeah. Just go.
Duh.
They can't follow
How hard was that to solve?
They can't follow
I did
everyone.
that 3 beers deep. Imagine what I could have done sober. Or 6 beers deep.
The more you drink, the better it gets.
Yeah, the more you know. What's your next one?
My number 6 was Tony Stark.
Okay.
Because he creates every villain he faces. He is the one that helped Obadiah Stane develop what he needed to build his company, to build the bad guy. He's the one that I forgot exactly how he
he literally is so Obadiah Stane, the villain takes his technology because Tony basically takes the company off from being public.
Right.
Or goes public. They're not going to make weapons, which was what they did forever. It's how the company made money. Yep. And he's like, no, we're not doing that. I'm building this arc reactor crap. Where it's like they had one that was the size of a building, and Tony made one the size of an iPod that he just sticks in. And he won't tell anybody else or share it with anybody.
Right.
And then the second movie, you have Hammer, and the two of them hate each other because Tony's always one up on him and just being a douche to the guy because he's a bully. And then the third one, you find out that Guy Pearce was a scientist who had this technology, and Tony made fun of him and gave him the business, and he's like, all right.
Well, yeah, he told him he would meet him on the rooftop and then just left him out there.
Yeah.
But in the second one, the guy that has the electric whips, it's called Whiplash. Forgot something he says that Tony Stark stole the arc reactor
from his dad.
Yeah, so and then not only that, he creates Ultron by his AI system that he makes, and Ultron gains sentience. He did it all.
It's really Tony Stark's really the bad guy. Kind of makes a fellow wonder.
What's your number 5?
Not burping. Jake Sully from Avatar.
Yeah, I read.
Literally just betrays the human race for wild poon.
But then also doesn't tell the Avatar people that the plan for the humans to attack them.
Yeah, literally knows both aspects.
He's the bad guy on both sides.
He's the bad guy on both sides. Literally. Goes native, off the reservation, kills humans. It's you are not one of the Na'vi. It's it is magic science.
Yes.
To get unobtainium. And it was that's the stupidest name. And I'm it's the most believable thing because that's probably what people would have just came up with. It's obtainable here on Earth. It's unobtainium. That's what we'll call it. That was easy. Instead of coming up with some fancy Latin nonsense to name it, they just call it unobtainium. And it's you were literally given a job. You were sworn to oaths. You were he was a space marine or something to be part of this program because his brother but his brother died. And it's they were literally going to fund your surgery to make you not a paraplegic and restore you back to normal. And then you decide to run off and just go full Pocahontas mode. F it all up. F up countless billions of dollars of an operation in space on a planet because of a tree. Like I remember, everybody saw this movie. Everybody was like, "Oh my god, blown away." My dad hated it. He goes, "He's like, he's an effing race trader.
I can't stand.
Like he betrayed the human race." It's like, am I the only one watching the movie?
I mean, it's a pretty movie, but I just don't like them. they look great.
Yeah, they look great, but it's
I don't like the story. Anyways, my number 5 is Margaret from The Proposal, which is like the romantic comedy with Sandra Bullock. And Ryan
great
Reynolds.
movie. Who's
Margaret is Sandra Bullock's character.
Oh yeah, because she is mean, but it is Sandra Bullock.
Well,
she can be mean to me.
They end up together in the end, but if you look at it, she's this big executive, like some kind of book firm or something like that.
Like a publishing company.
Yeah. And she basically makes Ryan Reynolds, her assistant, marry her so that she doesn't get deported
to Canada.
Makes him go to his own family, lie to his whole family on his grandmother's 90th birthday.
Betty White.
Yeah. All just so she wouldn't be deported.
To Canada.
Yes.
It's not like she was getting deported, was wanted by the cartel or something, or like the Russian mafia. It's like Canada.
But she treats him bad the whole movie.
She's terrible.
Until maybe 3/4 the way in.
But she gets away with it because she's hot.
Yeah, she probably would. I mean, yeah. Anyway, she'd get away with that.
All right, Mitch, calm down.
I'm sorry.
You're drooling on the table again.
What's your number 4?
Dewey Finn.
Dewey Finn. Who's
from
that?
the School of Rock. Ned Schneebly.
Which character is that?
Jack Black.
Oh, it's Jack Black. Yeah.
The School of Rock movie.
Yes.
Basically impersonates a teacher at what's obviously shown as a reputable private school.
I was going to say he was a substitute, but no, I forgot his roommate or whatever.
Yeah,
was a substitute.
his roommate is a substitute.
He's just a
so
man.
He pretends to be him, thinking it's like a 1 or 2 day thing.
Yeah.
And shows up and he's hungover. It's like you're impersonating a teacher with kids.
Yeah.
And it's like you basically steer these kids into a cult as you as their leader, because you find out they're all musically gifted.
Yeah.
Or they all have some sort of talent.
But didn't he essentially kidnap them at one point?
Yeah.
By taking them to some
event and they're going to shows tryouts and things, and he's they're not being taught anything. They're learning it's it's a school project. It's a big project. As the kids learn how to play as a band and indoctrinate them in the rock and roll. The principal starts interviewing. He takes her to a bar where she's a recovering alcoholic and starts buying her drinks, and he has her fall off the wagon. Kidnaps the kids so they could play some show and he can have his moment. And then nothing happens to him.
Well, of course not.
He ends up starting a school, and all those kids are his students, and the parents are paying him for it. And then the real Ned Schneebly is teaching elementary kids how to play. And he broke up with Sarah Silverman. That was the best decision he made his whole life, because she's crazy.
We'll be right back.
Ever wondered what a rhythm-based stealth game with dinosaurs might look like? Or a farming sim in space with zombies? Welcome to the Gaming Blender podcast. I'm Matt, and with my co-host Scott, we take a random game genre and random game mechanics, blend them all up, and pitch wild, totally hypothetical games you've never heard of, and maybe shouldn't. New episodes every other week. Hit play and unleash your inner game dev. No coding required. Search the Gaming Blender on your favorite podcast app now.
Well, my number 4 is John Hammond from Jurassic Park.
I mean, he's already kind of villain. It's
no, he had good intentions. He just
the road to hell is paved in good intentions.
I mean, he was just trying to make a good, theme park for the world to enjoy, and then it all went to hell because he was a little over greedy and trying to, make sure it all worked the way he wanted.
And Newman.
Yeah.
Well, Newman messed it up big time.
Newman, messed it up.
Newman played a tremendous role.
But, he kind of left it in the hands of them to begin with. So, John Hammond, he's the one that created it. So, he pushed for all those things before they were ready.
The book is wildly different.
Oh, I'm sure.
Because, Muldoon, the guy, clever girl. In the book, he lives. And they're when the power goes out and, everything, it starts going wild.
Yeah.
The whole time, he's just standing there, behind him and just twirling the keys to the weapons locker. He's like, we got to do it. He's like, we got to do it. And then finally, he's like, do it. The first thing he does is get a rocket launcher and blow up all the velociraptors.
Jeez.
He's like, not them. Bam! He's just like, get out of here. It's like, I'm not dealing with that while we're dealing with all this other nonsense.
Okay.
That dude goes full on, commando out there. And I was like, that would have been way cooler in that movie.
All right, well, what's your number 3?
Grandpa Joe from Willy Wonka.
That was another one I considered.
They're just laying under like 2 sets of grandparents just with their feet facing each other, that huge bed and that one blanket, just hot boxing each other's farts. Just smelling like old fart. Gross. And it's like all of them look like sickly and bedridden, and like they give Charlie chocolate that's just been melting in that steam of pudding, and he takes it, and then like they get the golden ticket, and it's like the mom has been taking care of all of them.
Yeah.
Like she's washing clothes, she's having to do singing numbers outside by herself. She's supporting this group. This dude finds out they got a golden ticket and he can dance.
Yeah, he's jumping and dancing.
He's got a hat. He's got a cane. He's doing a whole dance number. He's moving all around. It's just like, you could have had a job. You could have been doing something to support this family. But what are you doing? You're down here hotboxing the other people's farts. Playing footsies with whoever's in front of you. I don't even know if that's your wife or if that's an in-law. I don't know what's happening out there.
Well, my number 3 is Jenny from Forrest Gump.
All right, Jenny's my next one.
She might have had a rough childhood, but she treats
Forrest so bad.
Like
that she just like gives him a nugget to keep him hanging out, and then goes off to go like do blow in the 80s or heroin in the 70s and like hippie stuff and
I saw people are like
Black Panther Party.
They're
I'm
like,
sorry, I had a fight in the middle of your Black Panther Party.
They're like, well, she had a rough childhood and she really loved Forrest. Not enough.
She had a weird way of showing it.
Yeah, every time he would show affection, she'd run off with some other guy or something, or run off to do drugs. And she finally shows up after her party days are over.
And she has a deathly illness.
Yeah.
Like she's going to die. Like she's like, I'm sick now to the point like doctors don't know what it is and I'm going to die. Oh, here's your kid.
Yeah.
And it's like, do we know if Forrest is that child's biological father?
He's named Forrest.
Just because he named Forrest don't mean he came from Forrest. That is a white baby.
Because, it only happened once for him in the movie. And then she ran off in the end of the night.
Yeah.
So, I'm just saying, not to go into too much, but it took me 6 years to have a kid with my wife. Just saying. Others, not so long. Anyways, what is your number 3? Or sorry, number 2.
Jenny from Forrest Gump.
Well, my number 2 was Star-Lord.
Star-Lord.
Because when they almost have the Infinity Gauntlet, he finds out that Gamora
is
dead.
Then he breaks ranks and just starts beating up Thanos.
He starts beating up and wakes him up from the trance that Mantis has him in. When they almost have the Infinity Gauntlet off of him, and then he does the snap. So they could have prevented all that if he'd have just, controlled his emotions for just a moment.
Big picture. That's like Chris Pratt. He's just an idiot.
Yeah. He's a great guy.
I'm sure he is.
In person from what I've seen. And he's really funny, but yes, his character's played.
I still see Andy Dwyer.
Well, what's your number? Wait, you said Jenny was your number 2?
Yeah.
So, and then
our number 1's the same.
Because I knew what your number 1 was, I've saved it for my number 1. And who is that?
Rose from Titanic. So you watch this movie, and it starts with Bill Paxton's character. He's doing some art, they're scuba dive, submarine mission to the Titanic because they're treasure hunters to a degree. They're looking for the heart of the sea, this diamond, legendary blue diamond, ornate, worth millions of dollars. In the 90s, wildly expensive. Pure art of jewelry.
Well, it's a one of a kind thing too.
Yeah, there is no other version of this. And then you go through this wonderful love story of a girl whose family becomes poor. They make her marry Billy Zane.
Well, no, they were a well-to-do family that had lost their fortune when the dad did something. And
so they were
they tried to keep the
destitute and about to lose their status in society. So, this guy's a stock market tycoon, oil guy. He's got millions of dollars.
So they're going to manipulate him.
Yeah, and he's willingly marrying her.
Yeah.
It's not like he's getting roped into it. He has nothing to lose.
Granted, he's not the greatest guy, but
is he a little bit of a schmuck? Yeah. It's Billy Zane in the 90s. Come on. He looked like a prick. Except in Tombstone, he looked fun there.
Yeah.
And then not in the movie Sniper. with Tom Berenger. So they get on the boat. You know, he's obviously footing the bill for all this. He has like a valet guy. He's a well-to-do guy. He's wealthy. You know, he's like basically saving the whole family. You know, and then she's gonna kill herself because it's like I'm gonna jump off the boat, and then she meets a homeless guy, con artist, literal artist.
Yeah.
Dude, who is like, and all of a sudden she's like, I'm gonna shack up with you, and like they go through this torrid love affair in like 2-3 days of journeying from England through the Atlantic to get to New York.
She cheats on her soon-to-be husband.
Yeah, cheats on her fiance with this guy in a car, running from people. You know, he's impersonating wealthy. Like they get him like a little tuxedo to put on at dinner. Mm-hmm. And he's drawing her naked, which is like stupid lewd to do in 19 like what year?
1912.
In 1912, like women were. I don't think women could vote when that happened. No, like Susan B. Anthony hadn't put pants on yet. That was like a thing. They go through this whole thing, iceberg collapse, and even, does he plant evidence on the kid? Yeah. Because, this dude's taking off with his fiance. Is he really the bad guy? And Rose over here frees him from, like, police custody. Yeah. Releases him. Him and Jack, her husband, are like, get in the damn boat. Yep. And to safety. Like, we'll figure something out from here. You need to go. What does she do?
They get her safe.
They get her. She crawls off and gets back on the boat,
which causes them to be stuck on the boat while they're trying.
And he gives her the jacket that also has a necklace in it.
Yes.
They eventually Titanic obviously snaps in half. Drama. They're in the water.
He put the jacket on because there was a little more pressing matters, and he kind of forgot.
Yeah.
As things were happening.
Mm-hmm. And then what does her soon-to-be husband do? He rescues a kid.
Yeah.
And then obviously pretends to be that kid's dad to get on the boat.
Right.
Hey, at that point,
you do what you got to do, man.
At that point, decisions need to be made. Business, these are business decisions.
He saved the kid, though.
These are career decisions. Rose and Jack are running amok, having their love life, an affair, and the ship's breaking in half, and they land in the water, and she's got a life jacket thingy on.
Causes him to die because she won't let him on the
She's like, there's not enough room, and it's like, there's enough room. Like, that's wood. That is buoyant. It's like you are on like all wood. Uh-huh. And looking at Leonardo DiCaprio, it's like it'll support his additional 100 pounds. That is spread out for buoyancy, like you harlot. And she's like, "Don't let go, Jack." He dies because obviously he freezes to death in the Atlantic Ocean in like December.
Yeah,
and he, sinks to the bottom. Mm-hmm. All this, she's telling the story to Bill Paxton. I think Philip Seymour Hoffman's in this movie.
I think so.
He's like a background guy or like part of like the submarine expedition. Mm-hmm. And they're like, oh my God, and like, they're like crying because it's like, oh, what a love story. And it's like, no, stop. And then she's like 100 years old. Uh-huh. She had the necklace this whole damn time.
Right.
She's on the side of their boat, in her nightgown thing that she suddenly has on because now she can walk. And she has the necklace over the side, like above the Titanic. Mm-hmm. And it's like, this woman got to the United States, met a different guy, got married, had kids, grandkids. And it's like their house is modest. It's like that husband, he was out working, trying to provide for this family. Mm-hmm. But meanwhile, you had millions of dollars in one damn necklace. That would have been like the biggest historical find ever, but you're like, no.
Just throws it over there.
And you fling it into the abyss of the Atlantic Ocean.
Yeah. By screwing her
You should have threw yourself in there with you.
Yes. Rose, here's to you, the harlot of the ocean.
Yeah. Screw you.
So, if you've been listening, that is our top 10 unethical villains.
Unintentional.
Unintentional.
And unethical accounts for some. Unintentional accounts for some.
Yes.
These are people who are often portrayed as like a protagonist or a hero.
Yeah.
Or supposed to be better than they are. And then upon further review.
Are not so much.
Not so much.
And now we move on to our news and reviews with absolutely no delay from our top 10 to news and reviews.
You could have made it seamless, but you
I could have, but
You have failed.
I'm transparent. Yeah.
We're transparent on this show.
Anyways, moving on to some of our news and reviews. Tom, have you watched or played anything recently that you'd like to talk about? No.
That's new? No, I can tell you.
Of course it's not new.
I'm still on the camo grind for Dark Matter. Right now, I've done all the assault rifles gold diamond. All the SMGs are gold diamond. All the shotguns are gold diamond. The LMGs are gold diamond. The marksman rifles are golden diamond. The SWAT 5.56 nearly broke me. I hate that gun so much. Now I'm on the sniper rifles. I got the first one gold, and I'm halfway through on like the Dragunov. And then after that, it'll just be the secondary weapons and melee. But I already got the knife like halfway to gold and one of the pistols. And I'm almost done with one of the launchers. So soon I'll get there, and then I'll be on Dark Matter. Or I'll be on Dark Spine, and then I'll eventually go through Dark Matter.
Anyways, moving on to actual reviews.
The 2024 Game Awards.
Oh, so we're going to do news first? Okay.
Game of the Year was Astrobot.
Which I had never heard of.
Beating out Balatro, Black Myth, Wukong, Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erdtree, which should have won. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Metaphor, ReFantazio. I never played Astrobot, but looking at all these games as Game of the Year, it should have been Shadow of the Erdtree. Which I think what people, or I guess whoever voted, or however it's done, I don't know. It is a DLC, but it's a full game of a DLC.
Yes.
And, Elden Ring did win Game of the Year in 2022, but this one should have won. Best game direction was also Astrobot. My phone screen's frozen. Okay, there we go. Beating out Balatro, Black Myth, Wukong, Elden Ring, so the same games. Best narrative was won by Metaphor, ReFantazio.
Another game I've never heard of.
Beating out Final Fantasy, Like a Dragon, Senua's Saga, and Silent Hill 2. And then the rest of the screen doesn't load.
Well, I looked at the Astrobot just to see what the game was, and I'm not impressed. I mean, people might love it, but to me, it looked like a more upgraded version of like Spyro and Crash Bandicoot. Like, I mean, the graphics look a little better than that, but they don't look like PlayStation 4 graphics. I mean, the game, like the level design, it's a platformer essentially, but it looks like a Spyro level where you have to go up, left, right, find your way through those levels, and there doesn't seem to be that detailed of a story to it. Besides, the bot's trying to do whatever its objective is. I mean,
best art direction was Metaphor, ReFantazio.
The game we don't know.
The game we don't know. But they keep spelling it different each time I come across it. Beating out
'cause they don't know either.
Astrobot, Black Myth, Wukong, Elden Ring. I don't know how Elden Ring didn't get best art direction.
Yeah, that's the best looking game. Even the original Elden Ring still looks better than a lot of games nowadays.
Yes. Best score in music, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Best audio was Senua's Saga, Hellblade 2, which beat out Call of Duty Black Ops 6. It's like if a Call of Duty game ever wins best audio, I will lose my mind.
Because you don't know what direction the audio is coming from.
Ever. You don't even hear footsteps in this one. It's like pay to win, like to get like better audio, like a subscription to hear footsteps. Best performance. The contestants was Hannah Tell, Life is Strange, Double Exposure, Brianna White, Final Fantasy 7, Humberly Gonzalez, Star Wars Outlaws, Luke Roberts, Silent Hill 2, Melina Juergens, Senua's Saga, Hellblade 2, and they won for Hellblade 2. Once again,
You're still load.
it doesn't want to tell me who won anything else. And I can't X out enough to go back to it to give you more lists of winners and doers.
I don't understand how games like Space Marines 2,
Space Marines 2 lost Best Action.
Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, or Helldivers 2 are not even nominated. I don't understand. Those are games that like literally took over the gaming culture for when they came out.
Yes. Yeah, let me just go to Forbes and see.
I mean, when Helldivers 2 came out, I just
okay. Best. Hang on. Helldivers did win best ongoing game. Helldivers 2 won, beating out Destiny 2, Diablo 4, Final Fantasy 14, and Fortnite.
Okay.
So they did get a win.
Okay.
Best narrative was Metaphor ReFantazio again, beating out Final Fantasy, Like a Dragon, Senua Saga, Silent Hill 2. Best independent game was Balatro, beating out Animal Well, Lorelei and the Laser Eyes, Neva, and UFO 50. Best mobile game. So Balatro is a mobile game.
Okay.
And it beat out AFK Journey, Pokemon trading card game, Wuthering Waves, and Zenless Zone Zero. Best VR AR, Arizona Sunshine Remake, Asgard's Wrath 2, Batman Arkham Shadow. The winner was Batman.
Didn't have a whole lot of competition. It's a VR game.
Metal Hellsinger VR, Metro Awakening. Best action game. Here are the games. Black Myth Wukong, Call of Duty 6, or Black Ops 6, Helldivers 2, Stellar Blade, Warhammer 40,000, Space Marines 2.
And which one won?
Black Myth Wukong.
And that was what was the title?
Helldivers 2 and Warhammer. This is best action game.
Yeah.
I really think Warhammer.
I played the Black Myth Wukong, and I wasn't that impressed. I mean, it was all similar to like Elden Ring and stuff, but as far as action, I mean, it's.
I don't think it was going to beat Warhammer.
When you play Warhammer and Helldivers, that's action. I mean, it's literally nonstop from when you start a level to when you finish.
Best RPG: Dragon's Dogma 2, Elden Ring, Final Fantasy, Like a Dragon, Metaphor, ReFantazio, and that one, Metaphor, ReFantazio.
I still don't even like.
Best RPG, best role playing game,
Yeah.
and it's like you. Did you guys play Elden Ring: Shadow of the Erdtree? Best fighting game: Dragon Ball Sparkling Zero. Sparking. Sorry. Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising, Marvel v Capcom Fighting Collection, Multiverse, Tekken 8. Tekken 8 won.
I mean, and that's normally a pretty good game. I haven't played a fighting game in so long.
Best family
Besides
game was
Dragon
Astro
Ball.
Bot.
Besides Dragon Ball Sparking.
Beating out Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. Sorry, Hayden. Best sports game was
NCAA.
EA Sports FC 25.
FC 25. What's that?
Isn't that like soccer?
Oh, I guess so. I don't know how when college football came back, that did not win this year.
That wasn't even
No, oh my God.
on there. It was F1 24, EA Sports FC 25, NBA 2K25, Top Spin 2K25, WWE 2K 2024.
Interesting.
Best multiplayer, Helldivers 2.
Oh, it did
Was
win. Okay.
beat out Warhammer, Tekken, Super Mario Party Jamboree, and Black Ops 6.
And I can't convince Tom to just get it on PC because he doesn't have a PlayStation.
Most anticipated game, the winner, Grand Theft Auto 6.
Well, yeah, anticipated. When, though? Like 6-7 years from now?
When? When, damn you? Best community support, Baldur's Gate 3.
We'll have to wait for Hayden to get back to review that because I know he's played it.
Yeah, but he played it by PowerPoint.
I was going to say, I take that back. He was downloading it back in March.
It might still be downloading. We don't even know.
You had download on that Middle Eastern internet.
Yeah. But with the Game of the Year awards come a lot of the previews and teasers for games to come out in 2025. Mm-hmm. I have several.
Okay.
That I'm sure people are going to be interested in. Ninja Gaiden. Was this? I can't read my own handwriting.
Probably, 4, maybe?
It's Ninja Gaiden something.
Oh.
I think I wrote like...
Cyan Pork Death Threat.
Yeah, it looks like I wrote like Roger Bread. I don't know what that means.
Roger Bread.
That's a name. Roger.
Over and out.
Roger, get the bread. I'm on it. Witcher 4.
Yeah.
We watched the teaser for.
Yeah, we saw the trailer. And it looked interesting.
It looks very good. The graphics look impeccable. Elden Ring Night Rain,
That looks very interesting.
which we'll talk about after we go through these ones. Borderlands 4. I never really played any of the Borderlands games. I know they're very
I
popular.
played one, but it was all right.
Turok Origins.
I never played those.
Those are back in like the 64 years.
Yeah, I know.
Dying Light, The Beast.
I mean, I enjoyed it, but I can't get anybody to play with me, and that's the only time I play is when I have other people to play with. So Tom can't platform in that one, so he don't want to play it.
Shut up. Game of Thrones, The King's Road. They're getting a Game of Thrones game. Apparently, Jon Snow is a prominent character in this game.
I wonder if it'll be an RPG or like a straight.
I hope it's an RPG.
Yeah,
I hope it's an open world game.
that'd be interesting.
That'd be cool. I feel like they could do a lot with that. They probably won't. Sonic Racing Crossworlds.
Oh, okay.
I mean, Sonic Racing was a
This is like another version of Mario Kart.
yeah, but the one I definitely want to talk about is obviously Elden Ring Night Rain,
Yes.
which initially people thought it was like a BR
Mm-hmm.
for Elden Ring because they were showing like the blue flames like closing in like the circle,
Right. Well,
like in like Warzone.
I mean, because just if you just look and weren't able to hear the trailer or whatever, that's kind of what it looked like.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I do know from what I've read and what I've seen that is kind of what happens. Like as the zone closes, you got to be inside that zone, and it'll lead you to that final boss fight over your quote unquote 3 days, which is
3 days and 3 nights.
I
You
think
have to survive, and it's geared to play as a trio.
and I think each day is like 15 minutes or something like that. So it's pretty interesting.
And obviously, this is a standalone game.
Uh-huh.
This is not a DLC. This is not an expansion. This is coming out as its own game in 2025. I don't know if it's going to be early 2025, summer, or winter.
If they follow the same as they did with Elden Ring, it will probably be around March, which is also when the DLC came out. It was actually, that was in June, but
Miyazaki wasn't the
right.
lead guy on this one.
Okay.
But the trailer looks really interesting. It looks really cool. So they showed a lot of abilities. You can sprint. You can like wall jump now.
Well, we saw that they're going to have
Or
8
mantle.
classes, and each class has a different special ability and stuff. Like we saw one where he jumps up into the air, his like sprouts like wings, and then he crashes down and like eliminates several ads.
But it's like he pops up with the wings, then he goes higher up,
Yeah.
like he does like a double jump or something while he's with it, and goes higher up and then comes back down. So it looks like there's classes, and they said the Duchess was like a glass cannon. Some stuff I'd watched where they were talking about the classes.
I know another one said that what I was reading is like each time you start back off as a base player, and you have to fight your way, and you earn the armor and weapons and stuff as you go. So it'll be interesting. And each night ends with a different boss until I mean eventually you'll have the same one again.
Fought them all.
But you know it ends with a different one, and it's random supposedly. Where like there's a 3-headed Cerberus looking thing that splits into 3 wolves. There's one called like this looks like the Nameless King from one of the other Souls games.
From Dark Souls 3.
Yeah, so I mean, there's all sorts of stuff, and it looks very interesting. And the graphics, I mean, they look great.
They look impeccable. It's Elden Ring.
Yeah,
And some people wonder, like, are they going to have like a battle pass because it's going to be more multiplayer driven? Are they going to do like that, or is it going to? It's like they already said. From Software was like, no, like everything that the game will have to offer will be in the game for you to unlock.
good.
Like, and that's how Elden Ring rolls. It's like if you want it, just look it up online and figure out how to get it, because we're not going to make it easy. We're not giving you like a log book or quest, logs.
You can't buy it, but you can find it. You really got to find it.
You got to work for it, but like even like some of the armors I got in the Shadow of the Erdtree, it was like I had to watch videos of like where to go to get it, and I was like, you'd never think to even go any of these places to go find any of this stuff. And then I still use the giant bonk swords because I'll never change. I'll never give up the bonk.
I'll never change. You can't make me.
You can't make me. Strengthen forever.
Well, going on to a little more news about games, there's a new game called Marvel Rivals, which I didn't know about until this week, evidently, because I had never heard anything about it, and I'm a big comic book fan and all that stuff. Well, supposedly it's a 6v6, kind of like Overwatch style game, where different characters have their different powers and stuff, and normally a game that has like the Hulk versus Moon Knight or whatever. Moon Knight is just like a person with slightly above human, where Hulk could be able to smash him and kill him. So
Pick him up, rip him in half, wipe his butt with one half, and yeet it.
I'm interested to see how that goes. Like I said, it's like Overwatch. So each character has their own special ability, and it's 6v6. It's on PlayStation 5, PC, and Xbox. Let's see. I have some other news about it. Let's see. It says it appears to lack an emphasis placed on like positioning and map awareness, so it's more just straightforward, just fight your characters out. The characters they currently have are Adam Warlock, Black Panther, Black Widow, Captain America, Cloak and Dagger, Doctor Strange, Groot, Hawkeye, Hela, Hulk, Iron Fist, Iron Man, Jeff the Land Shark, which I don't know what that is. You have Loki, Luna Snow, Magic, Magneto, Mantis, Moon Knight, Namor, Penny Parker, Psylocke, the Punisher, Rocket Raccoon, Scarlet Witch, Squirrel Girl, Spider-Man, Star-Lord, Storm, Thor, Venom, Winter Soldier, and Wolverine. So that's all the characters they have at the moment. And then they have more to come later on.
That's a pretty good roster.
But like I said, it looks pretty interesting. It supposedly, from what I've seen, it's free to download, and then you can buy other stuff throughout the game. And, and from what it looks like, it's all like mostly cosmetic stuff that you can buy. So we'll see how that will work out. But it's an interesting game, and if it's free, I'm willing to try it. I love any kind of superhero thing.
If it's free, it's for me. They call me Mitch McGee.
Let's see, another bit of news that we have. If you're listening to this, the Superman trailer that's, the start basically of the DCU for James Gunn will be out at this point. So I'm interested to see how that'll be because it does come out next July.
Okay.
Let's see, what else? I haven't seen it yet, but I've heard Kraven has very bad reviews.
Yeah, I
from
heard
Sony.
it's rough.
Kraven the Hunter.
I saw one thing, and it's like, well, these 8 minutes we saw, it's the best, superhero villain movie we've ever seen. And then I'm hearing, real people go and see it, not paid to write an article. Yeah. The movie sucks.
I mean, I think the idea, and I'd mentioned this to you before, but the idea of a person gaining, the abilities kind of like of a lion and hunting down bounty hunters that are like poachers and stuff sounds cool. But then when you try to mix it in and say, oh, well, this is the Spider-Man villain that's doing good, not every villain needs a redemption hero story.
Some villains are just villains.
And that's what Kraven is. He's not a good guy. He goes and hunts to basically for sport for him. And Spider-Man's the biggest sport. That's why he goes after Spider-Man.
Yep.
I mean, he kills lions and rhinos and stuff with his bare hands or with a knife or whatever. So he's not a good person. They don't need to make him one. Yeah,
you don't need to make him redeemable.
And then I found out that the rhino is the main bad guy, and I saw the pictures of him. It looks bad. Ugh. The CGI just looks bad. Somebody painted him purple to where he looked tried to make him look like Thanos. It just looks stupid.
Oh God!
But yeah, that's what.
This will be another movie I miss.
Yeah,
and probably rightfully so.
But that's really all the news I had. You said you didn't really have anything new to review at the moment, other than the Call of Duty stuff?
Yeah, they released a new shotgun. It sucks. It's trash. It's the annual Christmas update. Yeah. There is a weird issue where your character glows. They call it the piss glow on the Reddit. Okay. It happens on Nuketown. You're just glowing pissy green.
It's radiation.
You stick out. You are glowing. There's no reason why. Yeah. There's no way to get rid of it. It's just your guy's just glowing. So if you're trying to be sneaking peek a corner, they see you
you look like the sun coming.
You look like you're on fire, popping around the corner. And I will say some of that hit scan stuff we've been talking about, hit scan, hit registration. There's a couple of times where I have watched myself line up a headshot on someone who wasn't moving. I pulled the trigger and I get nothing. And I'm and then they turn and kill me. And I'm like they got hit and sensed it. And I'm like, wait, what? I'm telling you, it's out there. It's real. They did 2 new maps. It was Hacienda and Racket. Racket was fun. That was a small map in the vein of Stakeout. Okay. Other than that, I've just been playing for the camo. I haven't really played Warzone because I think Warzone is still in a crappy spot right now.
I've just been playing Space Marines. I've taken my
we've gone back into service for the Emperor.
I've taken my guy from a heavy from, I think he was level 10 to 20 in the last week.
Damn.
Now, granted, that's only playing 2 or 3 hours, 2 nights this week.
And because I think Hayden's going to be back on tonight, so we'll be able to play again.
But kind of reviewing a little bit, I have 2 shows that I want to talk about that they've only had like 2 or 3 episodes right now, which one of them is Creature Commandos, which is the animated TV show from the DCU, which is like the first official DCU content. And so it's like it's almost like the Suicide Squad, except for it's all monster characters from the DC. It's pretty funny. It starts off with Rick Flag's dad that dies in the other Suicide Squad movie, the live action one. He takes over this group of creatures, which is like Lady Frankenstein, the Bride of Frankenstein. One's like almost like the creature from the Black Lagoon. She has like a glass case around her head that she's got to stay in water. One's called G.I. Robot, where basically he's a robot from World War II that was made, and he just wants to kill Nazis. And they have a whole backstory in episode 3, which is hilarious. He kills Nazis. His robot, he's there after the war. They find out, all the people in his group or whatever died. So he doesn't understand. He just wants to join his buddies and kill Nazis. So the years go by. He gets put in this like collector's like military museum thing. Well, this person buys him, and you find out he takes him, and this guy's like a white supremacist, takes him to like a Nazi rally. And well, they take him to like, it's just a bunch of rednecks with guns. And then the guy gets up and talks, the curtains part, and there's a Nazi symbol. And he goes, Nazis.
And he kills everybody.
Well, it's funny because the robot's just like, oh, God, thank you. Like he's just been waiting for this.
Finally.
And he goes, Nazi scum. His arms turn into guns, and he just starts shooting everyone. It's funny. And then finally, in the episode, he comes out, like he's just been standing there while this big battle's going on. And Rick Flag Sr. looks at him. He goes, G.I., now you can kill some Nazis. And he goes, these are Nazis? He's like, yes. And the robot starts laughing. Well, he starts laughing. He like breaks apart at the waist and flies up into the air. His arms separate into like 3 more guns. And he's just like giggling as he's spinning in circles, shooting everything. It's pretty funny.
My God.
But it's got one guy, I forgot his name. I think he's like Radioactive Man. He tries to kill Rick Flag to get the control that has the bombs in their heads. It's funny. I love it. The next thing that I watched is Skeleton Crew, which is the new Star Wars stuff for Disney. And I think I had mentioned it before from the trailers, but it is kind of like a Goonies version of Star Wars because basically these kids are from this planet called At-Aten, which is this lost treasure planet that the rest of the galaxy knows about or has heard myths about. Well, they escaped this planet on accident from a ship that they find buried in the ground. And when they go off into space, they don't know how to get back because nobody else knows where this planet is. Everybody else, it's a mythical treasure planet because they have money from like their allowance that they show to like the barkeeper. And he's like, where did you get this? And he goes, yeah, I think I'll need 1 more for this drink, to cover the cost. They're trying to scam the little kids. Well, also there's this group of like basically pirates that go and attack ships and try to steal all their stuff. Well, they have a mutiny. That guy gets locked in the brig if they're like, I forgot what it's called, but it's essentially like a port that's hidden from everyone where all the scoundrels go. Well, the kids show up there. They get thrown in the cell with this guy. Well, evidently he has some kind of like force powers because he like floats the keys over to them when they hang them up on the wall, frees himself and the kids, and he promises that he'll get them back to their planet as long as they show him where it is and, compensate them with a reward for returning them. And that's kind of where it's left off at the moment. But it's a good show. It's not like big on action. It is more of like a kid's kind of.
It's more of an adventure.
Yeah. It's like a kid's adventure kind of thing because for the most part, all the main characters are the kids and then you have the one adult. Any other characters are either like the parents that you see every now and then or the bad guys that are chasing the kids. But it's interesting. It's pretty fun. Another TV show that I've seen that I encourage you, if you like video games, you need to watch it. It's called Secret Level. It just came out on Amazon, and it's basically an anthology where each episode is its own story, but it covers
like Dark Mirror.
Kind of, yeah. There's an episode for Warhammer. Warhammer's just one big action thing.
Nice.
There's one for Armored Core where Keanu Reeves is actually the main character, and the CGI character looks like him, and it's just Armored Core where he's going out and fighting mechs in his mech.
Nice.
Which is pretty cool. There's one for Pac-Man which is very dark and disturbing when you start watching. Well, because there's this character, this little golden ball, that just tells this character he needs to eat and grow strong, and he can escape the maze. And then it gets dark towards the end. It's kind of a twist, yes. You wouldn't think of Pac-Man. There's one for a game called Sifu where this person can basically trade parts, like, I guess, trade away his youth for another life, or to heal, basically, which is, it's pretty cool because it's very martial arts kind of stuff. Let's see. There was another one. One's like World of Warcraft where these characters have to stop this giant dragon. It's pretty cool. And there's a few others, and there's other episodes that are going to be coming out later on. So if you haven't seen that, I encourage you to watch that. And then the only other thing that I've kind of started watching was How I Met Your Mother. I know it's an old show, but I've never seen it. And I know, looking at it, I've already determined that you're Ted, which is the main guy that's trying to find the girl, just because your personality.
Okay.
Hayden is Barney. Not like trying to get girls, but just plotting and scheming all the time.
And being like annoying.
And I figured I'm probably like Marshall, the more driven one that's kind of a screw up, but
Okay, Mitch. It's okay.
I'm just saying, personality-wise, it fits. Have you seen the show?
Bits and bits
I've
over
only
the years.
I've watched like half the first season so far, and that's just who each character reminds me of. So
Okay, Mitch.
But
Mitch, okay.
I enjoy it. It's pretty fun so far. If you haven't checked it out, I encourage you to check it out.
Okay.
But that's all I really got.
That's all I really got as we count down.
My name is Hayden.
I'm getting ready to press it, then you stop talking, so I was like, oh, well.
As we get ready to usher in the return of Hayden.
Talk about
Dun, dun, dun.
unintentional villains.
Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Quick, sell the microphone so we can.
Oh, wait. I forgot. That used to be the laugh. Yeah, there we go. He returns.
That's the Warzone button.
Bueller.
Tom just pressed the button.
Just pressing the buttons. Yep. This is the last probably episode of the Tom and Mitch Power Hour.
Yeah.
It was a great run while it lasted. Yeah. We talked about a lot. We laughed a lot.
If you don't like the show from here on out, send it all to Hayden on his Instagram or his X account.
His X's Facebook. You can tie it to a note to a brick and throw it through his window.
ET_Hayden.
Yep. And you too can talk to Hayden Brandon.
But no, I'm happy he's going to be back. I kind of missed him.
Yeah. It's been. I do miss him. I know it sounds like I don't. I do. I do miss him.
Just slightly.
I was listening to one of the other throwback episodes of the three of us, and I was laughing to us laughing.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I miss him. I miss him sitting here.
But we'll be able to get back into some trivia and stuff, which we enjoy doing.
It's fun. I do miss doing trivia. It's been nice. We went a whole year without punishments.
Yes.
And you got to watch this god awful nonsense.
We did do one. We watched the Godzilla one that our Power Trip.
Oh,
friends
yeah.
Nathan and Michael suggested to us.
That was New Year's.
No, well, yeah, they suggested it to us then. We recorded it in like end of January, beginning of February.
Yeah, I remember watching that on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
Because Rachel was over and she was tired. So she went and took a nap, and I watched the movie while she was taking a nap. And I was just like, this movie sucks. And she woke up, I was like, oh, don't worry. She's like, don't you have to watch your crappy Godzilla movie? I was like, I already watched it. Don't worry about it. I was like, I'm not going to subjugate you to that. She's like, thank you.
And when Hayden comes back, Tom already knows. But this is your one chance. If you don't listen to this episode, Hayden, you missed out. You're going to have some trivia over this last year. So I hope you actually listened like you said you did.
You did.
If not,
you didn't, and you
coming.
know it. And there's not enough time for you to listen to all of it and learn. If only you were here for every episode, every interview, everything we did.
Just hope you paid attention.
Because I didn't. And I was here.
Yeah, Tom, if you lose this, it looks bad. It looks real bad.
Yeah, it would be really bad. So what's my punishment?
That'll be up to Hayden. But that's all for this episode.
That's all for this episode and probably this year.
Yeah, probably, yeah. Hayden will be back with us with the new year. So
I think it's been a good year.
Yeah.
I think we did a lot of stuff.
We interviewed more people than we ever have. And I didn't even have to ask them. They approached us, which was kind of cool. So.
Yeah, our numbers were really good. We did Free Comic Book Day without Hayden again.
Yeah, it was kind of bad, though. Because none of the audio recorded any of the questions. Because
it wasn't as good as it was when we did it the year before in the other auditorium.
Yeah.
But we did make a lot of kids happy.
Right. Because every Free Comic Book Day, we have a bunch of prizes, stuff that we bought or whatever, and we either raffle them out, or last year we gave away just raffle tickets for free. So
yeah, and people had to be there,
but they're only like $1 a raffle ticket. So
yeah.
I mean, we're just trying to make back what we paid to actually be at the event.
There was a lot of little kids who, like, we were doing the trivia, like, I had like a bunch of Spider-Man action figures, and like, they were like, "Oh, those are so cool," and it's like, whoever the question would be, and they would like mumble and answer, and I'll be like, "That sounded like this," and like, all these parents would be like, "Aw," as we like, hook up the kids, because that's what it's really about.
Yeah, I mean, for the kids, we at least had I had some Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh cards, so every kid at least got something. So that's what it's for. We're here for the kids.
We're here for the kids, for the wee ones.
Except for the episodes. Yeah, episodes, we do for us. But
yeah, that's for us.
But the public events were for the kids.
Shout out to Cliff. It was his birthday.
Oh.
Very recent.
I hadn't heard from Cliff in a while.
Yeah, I haven't heard from Cliff, but hey, happy birthday, Cliff, if you're listening.
Happy birthday.
I don't know if he still listens to the show. I hope he does.
I'm sure he does.
I'm friends with him on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
Other than that, I mean, what else did we do this year that was cool?
I mean, like I said, we had a lot of interviews. We got to talk to a lot of people.
We did do a lot of interviews.
Hear a lot of cool stories. I don't think we really did much else, though.
I mean, we kind of moved up in the world.
Yeah.
This year, we were talking to people who were on House, Stranger Things.
Yeah.
The Venom movies.
Smile 2.
Terrifier 3. How many people did we talk to this year?
I don't know. Maybe you should think about that.
Oh, God.
Not going to say it's a question, but it might be a question.
Just give me the answer after the show. We only do that every now and then. I know it. It's been a whole year. It means you can do it.
I mean, anyway, how about them dogs, huh?
Oh, don't get me started. Don't get me started on that now. We can be here for another hour. I can talk about football. Just saying.
We need to wait for Hayden to come back so he can sit here agonizing. Like, God, sports.
But he'll be back while the college football playoffs are going on. Just saying.
I'm sure he's so excited for that and has no idea that that's what's going to be happening.
No, not a bit. We'll be sitting here recording, and we'll be leaning back in your chair going, "What's on the TV? What's the score?
Did they score? Did they win?" But signing off, I guess, for the year.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us. If you were part of this episode, or you've been listening since the beginning, or you came into us, met us later on than when we started, or you just picked up with us this year.
I mean, either we got a lot of people that love to listen to the same episodes over and over, or we got a lot more listeners this year. So
hey, I'll tell you what, episode 23 was peak entertainment. It's our best one yet.
What was episode 23?
I don't know.
But, yeah.
The wild thing is episode 23 should be like what, from 2020?
Yeah. Because we're on episode like 200 and something.
Yeah. We've just been powering through.
We're on episode 231, which that'll be 232. We'll be on 233 today, of the time of this recording.
Episode 233.
Yeah.
God. We're like the Simpsons of a podcast. We just keep going and going. And then everybody's like, will they stop?
Which you might want to look up the 200th episode. Just saying.
Are we doing trivia about that?
I'm just saying. We're doing trivia about last year. You might want to think about that.
I'm writing it down. 200th episode. Okay.
But that's all I got for today. I'm Mitch.
That's all I got for today and this year.
Yeah.
I'm Tom.
And we'll catch you next time.
Bye.
It's that time. Christmas time is here. Everybody knows
there's not a better time of year. Hear that sleigh.
Santa's on his way. Hip hip hooray for Christmas vacation.
Oh!